Hi there. So we are about to do our first global music match interview, um, and yeah, we are tasked with introducing you to a Welsh singer called Bryony Sier.
On the road, my worries left behind.
But just before we speak to Bryony, we're gonna have a chat with just myself, John, and Dave, just to make sure that all the technical stuff is working.
There's Dave. It's really bad for like changing the light all the time. Am I upside down to you?
Yeah, laptop does it quite a lot as well. Thank God. We're nailing it. Where's Dave? God, he's got one. I just spoke to him.
No, wait a minute. We've not got time to think about here. How do we do this?
Huh?
Oh, this
Sorry.
feedback happening.
Hello, yeah, London.
Dave, what is he doing? Nailed it. Right, Bryony Sier has entered the waiting room. Admit. Hello!
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, good. This is it's our first GMM interview.
Oh, wicked.
You've done loads already now, yeah?
So I had my first one on Monday. I had 3 yesterday. So very busy day. And then you guys today. So yeah, it's been really good actually. I've really enjoyed it so far.
No,
I'm really looking forward to finding out more about all the other artists. It must be really interesting.
Yeah.
And finding out about you just now. Been looking forward to this. If you tell me one of the questions you'd like me to ask her, I'll ask her for.
Bryony, where are you from in Wales?
So I'm from a little town called Troedrew, and it's based in Merthyr Tydfil.
Are there any vowels in that name at all?
Vowels.
Yeah.
Say it again. I missed it. Say it again. What's it called?
Merthyr Tydfil.
That's a nice name. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
really,
based in the valleys.
Sounds really nice.
Is that anywhere near Barry then?
Yeah, it's quite close to Barry. Obviously Barry
we had
Beach
a
and
weird
everything.
gig in Barry a few years
Is
ago.
it?
Yeah. Was it Barry Folk Club? It was good fun, but it was
It was Barry Working Men's Club or something
Right.
like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, John's biggest fan was there. Just as in Barry, John's biggest fan is in Barry. He wanted like loads of photos with John. He wasn't interested in getting photos with any of the rest of us. Like he was asking me to take photos of him, and it was hilarious. Great. Did you know that in Edinburgh, Barry means good? If something's Barry, it's good. It's because like loads of folk have been to Barry from Edinburgh, and it must. I don't know why it is. It's true though.
Shout out to Barry.
So yeah. What's the music scene like there? Sorry.
I mostly gig out of Merthyr. There is some venues in Merthyr that host live music and for songwriters and stuff. But I'd say I mostly gig outside of my hometown. So I go to Cardiff and Newport quite a bit. And I have been to Barry as well. It's a great place. So yeah, mostly just the UK and just Cardiff and Newport. They're sort of my connections at the moment. My auntie, she was a singer-songwriter as well. She taught me the basics, the chords and stuff, and I found a passion for it. And I didn't expect to, because I don't know. I think I always wanted to learn the piano, but that didn't work out. And I just thought the guitar, I'll give it a go. And I think at the time, like I was struggling a bit in school and stuff with different things. And she offered to teach me, and like that just helped me so much through school, because I think if I hadn't learned guitar, I don't know where I'd be, to be honest, because music definitely saved me in a way with self-expression and stuff.
When you say that you want to learn the piano, kind of hear that in your guitar playing actually.
Oh, really?
When you said that. Yeah, it wasn't obvious to begin with, but yeah, I can hear that you like the sound of the piano.
Yeah.
The guitar playing, yeah, it totally comes through. Come to think
I
of it,
did
yeah.
get a piano at one point. Well, not an actual piano. It wouldn't fit in my house, but like a a keyboard.
Did you ever play banjo?
No, but that's another instrument I love as well. I love
Your
like all the
Babylon,
folk stuff.
your Babylon song is like, it sounds like you should be playing the banjo on that. You're playing on a proper banjo style, and with the capo up there, it almost sounds like a banjo. I think you should really play on a banjo.
Failing.
Yeah, all wicked. Basically, it was the coldest day ever, and it was the first time I got to ride in a pickup truck, and I was really excited. But oh my gosh, the guy filming told me to take my coat off, and we were driving down this like alleyway, and it was just so freezing. And he kept telling me like, try not to look so cold, and I was like, but I'm absolutely freezing. Like I can't really do anything about this right now. But it was fun. It was a good experience, and that was like my first music video, so it was nerve-wracking, but at the same time, like I really enjoyed it. It was good to try.
I got the impression from that song that you were maybe writing about the fact that you were leaving your little rural place that you were from. You're heading to the big city, maybe, or something like that. You're heading on. You're leaving home, leaving for the big smoke.
Yeah.
Where were you going?
It is about a journey, going on a journey somewhere else, and kind of finding yourself at the same time, and just going somewhere where you feel a bit more like you can be yourself as well. So yeah, that was quite important for me when I was writing it. But I actually had the tune for a long time before I actually found lyrics to go with it, because that was kind of the first finger picking fast song that I'd actually done, and I didn't know what to do with it. Current theme in my songwriting is mental health, which I've always struggled to open up about it. But I think ever since high school, like those are the worst 5 years of my life, and the next 5 years after that weren't so great either, because I hadn't dealt with what happened there. But I could never write about my innermost feelings for a long time, because I really struggled to accept. I didn't even know what it was that I was dealing with. But last year I started to kind of open up a bit more in my songwriting about anxiety and just all different types of feelings and loneliness. And I think the new EP that I've just released, like that kind of tackles the issues of that. And each EP is kind of opened up a bit more each time, which is kind of like scary. But I think if that can help someone in some way, that's really important to me, because I know what it feels like to be at that rock bottom. But yeah, I think during lockdown, I've kind of definitely opened up even more through my songwriting.
I've not had any time to write.
Oh.
It's busier than lockdown than I've been in my life, I think, with other things. But what I wanted to ask you, Bryony, though, was so that process, so like getting all that kind of deeper, darker stuff out of you, like, did you find it really difficult? Was it a struggle? Did you have to really sit and kind of struggle with yourself and like face a lot of fears, and like was it quite a traumatic experience in a way for you to like get that stuff out?
Definitely. It's been it's difficult, because with certain things like anxiety, like I find it hard sometimes to express myself verbally to people and explain like what happened in that moment, because so much goes through your head sometimes, and it's like it's hard to point that out and explain it. But with songwriting, it does become easier to kind of express yourself, and I think I've always turned to songwriting to help me anyway, like through school and everything, but I was never really getting to the gist of the problem, which was my inward emotions. And I think things that made me realize, especially during college when I was coming home a lot throughout the week, like just really upset because I couldn't cope in that environment. And like I think even now, like doing these Zoom meetings and the global music match, like it's obviously a big thing, and you know, you're speaking to a lot of different people from around the world, and with social anxiety that it's very daunting, but at the same time it's so rewarding when you actually do it, because it's like you're overcoming something. This especially is really helping me, because I couldn't have done this like a year ago even. So that proves that something is clearly working in a way. The songwriting is helping me to get through what I have been through. So yeah, it's really important.
Yeah, good for you. Nice.
When did this EP come out then? It's out already.
It came out in July. It was going to come out sooner, but because of lockdown and everything, it was put on pause for a bit. And then I did have more music on my Spotify and everything, but I took it down, which I do kind of regret now. But I was just thinking like, oh, that's the past. But the past is fine, you know. It's just, I was just kind of thinking, I want to promote this new music and get this out there. This is what I'm about now. But it's still on SoundCloud and stuff, like the older music that I was doing. At that time, I was writing music. I didn't, do you know, if someone asked me at that point, what were you writing about? I don't know if I could have told you what it was about. Because I think I was trying to maybe push my emotions down a little bit. I was too afraid, like you said about like traumatized, like maybe I was like hiding away a little bit from my true emotions. But I feel in a much better place now.
That's the Langan Band there interviewing Bryony Sier as part of the Global Music Match project. We'll be releasing the last part of this interview in the next couple of days. Bryony is going to be talking about a bit more about her mental health and how music has helped her, and also about a appearance on the Disney Channel when she was younger. So stay in touch, keep your eyes peeled, and thanks for watching this. Bye.